everyone, welcome back. We are going to be starting a new series where I am breaking down the absolute basics of getting started selling on Whatnot, from application all the way down to customer service after your first show. And I'm going to break these down into bite-sized videos that you can digest depending on the topics that you're interested in. We're going to start at the beginning of the Whatnot selling process, again going all the way to the end. And so this will be a few videos over the next few weeks, including one video smack dab in the middle where I'm going to be doing a start to finish live show for you all. So when we get to the live selling segment of this series, I want to do what you guys have all been asking me for, something I've been wanting to do for a very long time, but logistically it's not the easiest, but I have it all set up and I think that I have a good plan to actually record myself doing an entire show where you can see me pressing buttons, interacting with the chat. It's going to be extremely in-depth. So if you're looking forward to something like that, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss when I publish that video. I do publish a new video every Thursday, and the next few weeks' videos are going to be part of this series where hopefully I can help prepare you both mentally and physically with all of the things you need to know to get started selling on Whatnot. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of screen sharing as well here, where I'm going to actually walk you through so you can physically see the steps of doing the application as I'm talking about it. But I want to make these videos in this series very broken down, so I might take my time. I might over explain a little bit because I get a lot of requests for kind of more in-depth, very basic, slow it down and explain the process type of videos. So that's what we're doing in this series. Let's go ahead and jump on into it. All right, I have my computer here, so I'm going to go ahead and walk you guys through the first step of selling on Whatnot, which is you need to create an account. You need to apply. So step one to selling on Whatnot is you need to go ahead and create an account. Before you can put in a selling application, you need to actually create an account just as a buyer, as someone who uses the platform. You're going to go ahead and click on the description box in this video because I have a referral link in there. I do have a seller referral link and a buyer referral link. If you want to sign up as a seller right away off of the bat, you can use that referral link and it should take you to the application. If you want to just go ahead and sign up as a buyer, click the buyer link. You will also get a $15 credit to use on your first purchase. So if you are interested in like shopping on Whatnot, the buyer link gives you $15 free. Seller link is more of a support for me, as well as a way for Whatnot to know that you're using a referral link to sign up, which I'll get into that later and why that's important. But I do recommend using referral links to get started, whether it's from me or any of your other favorite content creators. Try to find a Whatnot referral link to get started. Again, links are in the description, or just head on over to whatnot.com and go ahead and just sign up. Create an account. You're going to need your email address, create a password, put in some very basic information, and now you have at least a buyer account, an active account on Whatnot, and you can go ahead and move on to the next step, which is going to be applying. All right, so let's jump into the computer here. I actually have my screen pulled up with an account that I have that's just like an extra account, and I will show you all how I would go through applying, I guess, to be a seller if I was using this account. I want to give you as much of a visual as I can, and I haven't gone through the application since I first put it in years ago, so I'm interested to see how it's changed. I'm familiar with what they're requiring of you, and it's not changed much since I applied, but let's go ahead and deep dive into it. First up, what we're going to go ahead and do is at the top here of where I have my account pulled up is this Become a Seller button. So let's go ahead and click Become a Seller. And it's going to first off ask for you to go ahead and just agree to the terms of service. They want to know that you are going to play fair and that you can at least bare minimum agree to what, their requirements are for you to use their platform. It says, you're going to honor purchases and giveaways. You're not going to cancel auctions because it didn't sell for high enough, or not send out giveaways. You're not going to sell counterfeits. That should be an obvious. Unfortunately, there are a lot of counterfeits on Whatnot and on all kinds of selling platforms, but don't sell counterfeits. Don't lie about items. Don't mislead people. Don't not disclose wear, tear, or damage of items. Don't tell someone something's limited edition, rare, never going to be found again, and it's something they could buy right now in any given, Disney store, something like that. Use Disney because that's a really popular category that's done in. Ship quickly and safely. Definitely want to get those orders out within 2 business days. Holidays and weekends are excluded from that, but 2 business days outside of that. There is another agreement for pre-approval for teens. You do need to be at least 13 years old to who sell on Whatnot. And then kids that are 13 to 17 years old do need not only parental permission, but supervision during the shows. They're not meant to just be able to sell as teenagers. So it is kind of an 18 and up for selling unless you are 13 and older with parental permission. We'll go ahead and click agree because we obviously want to agree to those, and let's click got it. And the first thing it's going to ask us is what is the category that we want to sell the most in. So go ahead and look through these and kind of think about, what category do you fall under? And as you can see, there's tons of categories here. If you don't see your category, if none of these are jumping out to you as the categories that you're selling in, you could go ahead and go down here to the and whatnot category. And I'm not sure what will happen if I click next. I'm going to just go ahead and click it just because I do want to see if something pops up. Is books on here? It's not. So like, for example, if you're a bookseller, books aren't even listed in here. We are under the and whatnot category. So I'm interested to see if I click and whatnot, if another page will open up. So let's click next. Which subcategory will you sell most in? Interesting. So maybe I missed it, but I didn't see books on that last image page. So, and I don't see books listed here. Let's just go ahead and click everything else again. All right, so next thing is going to be how much experience do you have? Are you brand new to selling, or is this something you've, done and you dabble in? So are you currently selling somewhere else? We'll tailor your experience based on what you pick. So if you are, click yes. If you aren't, click no. We're going to go ahead and click yes. I just think that most of you guys have sold or have experience selling, so most people will probably be saying yes. Next up, it wants to know how much do you make on average, like in the platforms that you're selling on? Pretty simple, straightforward question. And it's looking like it wants to know this probably because if you are selling $50,000 a month, they are probably going to reach out to you after you submit your application to get more information about what you sell, how you sell that much, and if maybe you're even interested in becoming a partner with them. That kind of stuff is how you get that. But for most people, I think you're probably selling between $1,000 to $5,000 a month. I think that's about the average. So we'll go ahead and put $1,000 to $5,000 a month. We'll click next. All right, what is your primary goal on Whatnot? Ooh, this is a good question. This is definitely different from last time I had to fill an application. This info helps us tailor our seller tools for businesses big and small. I plan to create a full-time business and primary source of income. I plan to expand my existing online or physical business to Whatnot. That's probably a lot of people. I'm a brand looking for another distribution channel. I have a full-time job and plan to use Whatnot as a secondary income stream. That's probably the most popular. We'll click that one. I want to meet other passionate buyers and sellers. That's interesting. And I'm not sure what my goal is yet. Well, hopefully one of these fit into like what your goal is selling here on Whatnot. But I think for most of you guys, you probably have some sort of full-time income or part-time income, and you're using Whatnot for secondary income. So we'll go ahead and click next. Where else have you sold? Okay, so again, wants to kind of know like, where have you sold? I have my own website. I've sold on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, Etsy, OfferUp, so on and so forth. Maybe not one that's listed. You could click that as well. We'll go ahead and say, let's say we sold on Facebook Marketplace. And then, okay, so look, it asks for your Facebook profile. So let's see if we click eBay. It's going to ask for your eBay profile and maybe if you have your own website. So it looks like it just wants the link to the place that you're selling. So this is where you're actually going to be putting in your relevant selling experience and access to where you sell so that they can just make sure, you have good reviews, your shipping time looks right, good customer service, you have quality inventory. It doesn't look like you're selling a bunch of fake knockoff items or that you are, overwhelmingly getting horrible reviews on your selling, how you sell. So hopefully you guys know how to find links to the places that you sell, wherever it is that you sell. If you want to just Google it, it'll probably be the fastest way for you to figure out how to find it. If it's not something you're familiar with, just go to Google and type in, how do I find my link to my store on Mercari? How do I find a link that I can share to my store on eBay? And I'm sure it'll tell you exactly how you get there. And that should be pretty easy for most of you guys. So just figure out what your share link is. If you have an app, go to the app. You can find it pretty easily in there. So we'll just pick eBay, and I'm going to put in my eBay name just because I want to I want to see what the rest of the application looks like, but I want to put in a relevant link here. So that I believe is mine. Actually, I think I'm the Resale Maven. We'll just put Resale Maven. It doesn't really matter. We're not submitting this application. I'm just going through the steps. All right. Do you use social media to sell or promote your shop? So this is going to be a great place for you to talk about any social media presence you have. If you do sell on somewhere like Facebook, putting in that Facebook profile, or Instagram, and you use that to like market your businesses. I think that when I filled this out, I want to say that I put in at the time, I want to say I put in my YouTube channel, maybe my Facebook group marketplace link. I really don't know which one I put in at the time, but regardless, you can, click. And if you don't, just put not applicable, which is probably a lot of people. But if you do use social media and you have a following or you have a buyer base there, go ahead and put that in. We'll click next. And it looks like we're about halfway through this application, and here comes a video. So you're about to unlock seller access, and it just looks like it's a little video. Almost there. Remember to schedule your show, load up your shop with inventory, share your referral link. Here's a few more details. Whatnot charges an 8% fee for every transaction and credit card processing fees, which is 2.9% plus that 30 cents per transaction. And then buyers cover the cost of shipping as long as you have it set up that way. Make sure you don't have it toggled over to you pay the shipping. We'll talk about that in a future video, or I've spoken about that in past videos. And then Whatnot creates your shipping label, so fulfilling orders is hassle-free. So it looks like it just wants you to read this and watch this video while, as you can see below, the loading bar for unlock seller access is kind of loading. So we'll just let this go ahead and play out, and we'll see what happens once that's done. All right, so it looks like the last step is just that it wants me to click this unlock seller access. I'm not going to click the link because I don't want to submit an application to be a seller on this profile. It's something maybe later on in the time I'll do, but I also didn't answer the questions accurately with my information. So I'm gonna go ahead and just click this little X and like exit out because I don't want to submit that application. But if you wanted to, I would suggest obviously clicking unlock seller access, and I'm assured that that is where it takes you to the final end of the application / submits it. I think then the next step is that it's actually going to take you to a screen where it gives you a little bit of a like seller 101 tutorial, and you do need to take a quiz and actually pass that quiz. So that'll kind of be the next step after you actually submit your application. And then the approval process now actually only takes usually a couple of business days. It used to take weeks or months. There are people that never heard back, but now they have streamlined it a little bit more. So from what I understand and what I've read on some help forums, that the seller application process does typically take only about 2 business days. So you should expect an email response for your approval or rejection for some reason. Now let's go ahead and talk about what happens if you get approved or if you get rejected. So step 1, you get approved, everything's great. You can move on to the next step of selling, which will be next week's video. I do apologize in advance that these are going to be spaced out, but it is what it is. We're coming back onto a very busy season in selling. For those of you guys that are resellers, you know, summer slowdown is real, and now we are heading back into busy season, and I've got to focus a lot of energy into selling and getting those sales numbers back up from the summer. So I do apologize, but these will be spaced out week to week over the next couple of weeks. However, after you get approved, you would move on to the next step and just follow those instructions. You don't need a video from me to know what to do. You can go online and look, or look in my profile. I have tons of videos covering like how to do your show from start to finish. So go watch those if you want kind of what to do next steps before I publish next week's video. On the alternative, let's say you don't get approved, you get a rejection email for some reason. You have a couple options. I'm sure in the email, they will either tell you why or give you like an alternative option right there. Maybe they'll say, you can reapply with more information, or the information you gave us wasn't complete, or we didn't have enough information to make a decision. I'm not sure what that looks like. But I do also know that I never heard back when I didn't get approved. So it may just be you don't even hear back. I'm really not sure. But let's say you don't get approved. What I would do if I were you, which is what I actually did when I first applied years ago, I applied and I didn't hear back for like a week or so. So I actually just reapplied with a different email address and kind of just modified my information to make it more presentable, more like, hey, I am a reputable seller. I promise, like, I'm a trustworthy person. You should approve me. Kind of gave as much information as I could. What's funny is that in that application process, unless it happens afterwards, I didn't see anywhere where it asks you to like upload pictures of your inventory or really like I don't know, it just felt like it asked for more like tangible information last time, and I guess they got rid of that step. So it doesn't look like you need to apply actual images of your inventory, which is nice. But whatever the case might be, you might just need to make your information more accessible and presentable. So think about any way that maybe you didn't fill out the application the best, or just try to resubmit with a new email address and maybe that'll work. Sometimes it's just as simple as just applying again. So I will say, just because you get denied doesn't mean you can't apply again. If you do have alternative email addresses, you can apply again. So go ahead and give that a try if you do get denied. Let's go ahead and wrap up this first video with just a few little tips and takeaways and little friendly reminders. First off, I want to remind you guys that you cannot get unlocked to sell in every single category. There are a few categories that you do actually need like training, and you have to take quizzes and to actually be approved to sell in. And those are pretty like unique categories, but if you do qualify for selling in these categories, just keep that in mind. You will need to go through just an extra step to get unlocked and ungated in selling in that category. Those categories are going to be like luxury bags and accessories, so your luxury items, surprise sets, specifically I think it's in the sneaker category for surprise sets, and then wholesale like pallets and large bulk items. You do need actual like permission, and you need to accept their new terms for those types of categories, and just the expectations they have from you as a seller if you're selling in those categories. I mentioned this before, but using a referral code will typically increase your odds of getting approved. I'm not sure why, but as sellers, we've all kind of noticed this, and I've read articles about it. For whatever reason, it helps. Again, that's listed in the description below. As I said before, I'm going to reiterate, make sure you are filling out any questions, even the optional fields within that application. Just give as much information as you can and make sure that it is accurate. Like you saw me entering my email address, I put in Resell Maven, but I actually think that my username for my eBay account is the Resell Maven. So I would have put in the wrong information. So make sure you're putting everything in correctly and filling everything out. All right, I just want to talk about one more thing before you go ahead and apply to sell, because there is something that Whatnot is doing that I want you guys to be aware of so you can maximize this, which is this new seller sales match bonus. So basically we'll flip through this article together because I'm not super familiar with how it works. And so let's read through it together because I just wanted to bring it up here at the end, just in case you are getting started. There is a new program that Whatnot is offering for new sellers to get additional bonuses when they go live within a certain amount of time after getting approved, and or if they do a certain amount of sales, I believe. So let's read through this. So Whatnot will match your sales up to a certain amount across the bonus period. How does it work? So matching your sales means that for every $1 of items you sell, Whatnot will give you an additional $1. Buyers purchase an item for you for $10 plus shipping and taxes. Whatnot will give you an additional $10 to match the cost of the item you sold. When does the bonus period start and how long is it? The bonus period starts as soon as you're given selling access. In the Whatnot app, you'll see a banner on your home feed which indicates that your bonus period is active and tells you how much longer you have to meet the requirements to get paid. The bonus period will be based on factors such as your location and the types of items you sell. So very, very interesting. So right at the top there, you'll see that will unlock and it'll give you access to this bonus matching. So the requirements are going to be listed here. If you want to read more about this, I'll try to link it in the description box below so you guys can click the link, or just go to Google and type in Whatnot matching bonus, Whatnot sales incentive bonus, something like that. New seller, Whatnot bonus. Any form of those combinations should pull this up, and it'll give you, as you can see, more information here. How do you track your progress, and how much can you earn? It kind of gives you your limits. So I'm not going to go through all of this here in the video as it is quite a bit of information, but it gives you very detailed images as well as obviously lots of information regarding kind of how that works. Hopefully that was helpful for you all into kind of the first step of getting access to sell on Whatnot and how it works. It's really, really an easy application. Just be detailed and thorough, be honest, and be ready to go live, because if you do wait to sign up until you are closer to ready to go live, you will be able to take advantage of possibly earning a little bit more money right off the top from Whatnot. If you have already filled out your application, you already have access to sell, and you've missed your window for the bonus opportunity, don't fret. It is not a big deal at all. There's still lots of opportunities to make really great money selling on Whatnot. So go ahead and schedule that first show, and next week we'll talk about what that looks like, how you're going to go about doing that, how you'll start prepping your items, and kind of just setting your store up and getting it ready for that first show. If you're liking this series, go ahead and click that thumbs up, leave a comment below if you have any questions or comments, and I'll see you guys next week with the next part of this series. Have a great week until then. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.